If you get on the phone with a seller and they're like, yeah, I'll sell when I feel like it. Congratulations. That's a waste of time. You know what I mean? Like, move on.
Get off the phone ASAP, bro.
Yeah, that's not a motivated seller.
We're not here to convince people to sell.
Yeah.
We're here to help them get to that point A to point B.
Your key in this conversation with the seller is, are they motivated or not? Are you dealing with a motivated seller? If you don't sense a sense of urgency in that seller, you don't have a motivated seller. What you have is somebody that's shopping around, fishing for a deal, thinking about selling. That's not a seller.
You're going to come across more of those than actual motivated sellers. So that's where the work comes in.
The vast majority of sellers that you communicate with are going to be sellers that are not motivated. Mm-hmm. They say they're motivated, but they're not pressed. Okay. I think one key difference between a great wholesaler and somebody that's just going through the motions is they know how to read between the lines. Mm. When you get somebody on the phone and you can hear the urgency in their voice, the urgency, can you hear it? Can you hear that they're pressed? Can you hear their wife in the background saying, sell that goddamn property? Can you hear it? If you can't hear the urgency in the conversations, I don't know. You got somebody that's feeling like selling. What I do in that scenario is I tell them very simply, if you're not interested in selling right now, I'll call you back at a later time. I want to speak to urgent sellers today.
Period.
Urgent. Pressed.
Period.
And if they're not pressed, let them cook. Let them take an L for 3 months holding a property, paying property taxes, insurance, cleaning up the lot so they don't get hit with fines from the city, cutting the grass. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with heating expenses, cooling expenses, keeping utilities on, paying for an empty property. Let them cook. Give them time. Let them season.
Let them sit in it.
Let them simmer. Let the seller simmer. They're not ready. They're not ready for that yet. Mm.